See you.
Alright. Hello, Blue. Welcome to the call.
Hello.
Alright, so
Hi.
what's this about?
I guess just like giving an explanation on why I behaved the way I did.
Okay, go ahead.
Well, it was mainly just because of the outside, improper guidance and the people I ended up surrounding myself with, which I no longer talk to anymore.
Alright, I understand that. But you do realize none of that excuses the actions, right?
I am aware of that, and I actually do not view back on the past in a happy light, and I do admit fault for the behavior I did.
Alright. I mean, that seems pretty solid. But what a. Okay, so I understand all of that's true. Do you carry any of these traits still, or have you truly changed? Like, is there any proof or anything I can, get that will show that you've truly changed? The response seems genuine. I just need some, confirmation here.
I I will say this: I am not a fucking what is it? A massive degenerate as I was back then. I recently was working at a job, got laid off though, just because I just couldn't handle a small business.
I can attest to that.
Alright. Well, seems pretty solid, I guess. But do you want to say anything? I'll call it. I had a name for
Just call me Victim M or
Yeah,
something.
Victim M. I just had the name Victim M, so we don't, let the name out. Okay, just
All
call
right.
Victim M. All right, good, good, good. So, do you have anything you want to say to Victim M, or does Victim M want to say anything to you? You guys can
And
converse about whatever.
I'll say this: I am sorry for if any of the actions I did affected you in your life, or have ever I don't know how to fucking say this, mainly because stress is getting to me, but I'm not. I am deeply sorry for if anything I've done, said, or have forced you in some way have affected your life mentally or in some other way.
Do you accept this apology, or?
Honestly, knowing what he did to other people, like not just me, I don't buy it, like half of this shit because I don't believe that people like that can really change. Especially
Understandable.
with the cub porn and shit. That was so fucked up.
And also the rape
I
stuff.
will admit, I am pretty fucked up too. But I'm willing to admit that, and I'm willing to change from that.
hmm
And
I'm just not at the point where I'm fucked up that I find drawings of literal children sexually appealing.
Now,
Yeah.
I do have an argument to present here, and I want you two to tell me what you think of it. I'm not going to put any comments on it because I don't have any. But people say separate fantasy from reality, as in if you look at drawings of kids, that's different from reality. What do you guys think of that statement?
Don't minify button, but that is completely wrong. That's all I'm gonna
Yeah.
say. There is no more saying that. No more saying from that. Uh, shit. I don't know how to say this without sounding wrong. Really.
If it's illegal
But
in real life, it will be illegal in drawing.
correct.
Yeah, okay,
The concept of it is illegal.
Yeah.
I'll now present my opinion on that. I think it is
There's a
completely
reason why it
wrong.
was illegal.
And I think that there's a reason why Discord prohibits it on their terms of service. I think it's because it's freaking illegal. And
Yeah.
I'm glad you acknowledge it's illegal. What about? Okay, let's talk about the other victims.
We're not even gonna talk about Red. Red's a fucking idiot.
Okay, was that the one who faked everything? Like, I
One
heard
of the
that.
ones that faked it, like kind of just did it so that Aiden would fuck off.
Okay,
And use it later on to I guess to start this whole drama, but then later apologize for it because yeah.
all right.
Yeah, they're a piece of shit. They almost got me doxxed. So
Okay,
Yeah,
okay, okay.
and I already have been.
Can you name? is it okay? Do you feel comfortable with naming how many, or not naming, but counting how many victims you exactly had in the situation?
Uh, like I'd say we've already acknowledged the people that were affected.
So
There are
I
more people
cannot.
that were
I
probably affected but didn't say shit about it because they were too scared. You have a
yeah
pretty big following, you know.
yeah, but
You
I
work with
don't
some
talk
pretty
to a
big
lot of
game
people,
studios
and
too.
yeah, I got let go from a lot of them too because of these actions, and yeah, which is perfectly reasonable in my eyes.
and Blue, I will say to you, I don't mind you be stuttering and stuff because, dude, my heart's racing too, dude. I never dealt with a situation like this before.
I'm not
However,
even involved in this shit, and my heart's racing as well.
yeah,
Hmm.
I think we're all pretty affected here, but
Yes.
I'm chilling.
well, alrighty. But I don't know what else can we add to this? I can't really come to a conclusion on how to really prove that you've changed. Like
If
I
he has proof that he's changed and shit, then
I've been talking.
it'd be
I've
best
been. Hang on. Don't mind if I
if
butt in,
he
but
like, you know,
I've been
shows
talking with him
proof.
for a while through a server, and he hasn't really shown signs of anything as such. There was some discussion of certain topics in my DMs, a couple of times actually, and during none of those has shown interest for any such topics. And even in VC, he has exposed some level of concern and disgust towards those topics.
to be fair, I will say to you now, Blue.
Hmm.
This information that has been released will probably stay released for a while, even if I do, private the video or change
Yeah,
it. So just keep in mind that a lot of people will look at you as, a weirdo, and
yeah.
that's not
I've
gonna
already been
change.
dealing with this shit for a year, so I'm
Um,
completely numb to this sensation.
If you
So
don't
no
mind,
worries.
what information has been doxed?
I I remember what was it? A document my friend
I
made
know your
when
face was doxed.
yeah,
my full name was doxed in my house
Well,
address
yeah.
at one point.
yeah.
What was it? They mentioned my dad by name, like my full like his full middle and last name. But the document that my friend made on me when this drama started is actually kept on an internet archive. And that's been a reason I've been banned from, I'm pretty sure, 3 servers, but I only got a notification from like pretty sure 2 of them. Found out later on the third one was from a same reason, just not from the internet archive though.
Okay. What else? What else can I address? I don't really know anything else. The victim M, do you have anything that you want to address? Because I'm not the one who's the bearer of the news. I just carry the news.
Hmm.
Do you have anything you want to say, victim M?
Really not sure.
Okay.
Can't really think of much right now. Just, I hope he's learned from his actions, as that stuff was like actually really fucking disgusting and made me very uncomfortable at the time.
Yeah. Honestly,
And it honestly has really badly affected a lot of my relationships to the point where they have gotten really abusive because of my past problems and stuff.
yeah.
And it's all affected me really awfully mentally and physically, as a lot of it didn't help my cutting problem and my substance abuse problem, as during those times it only got worse. So it was a lot more than just mental damage that it did.
And I'm gonna say again, I am sorry for causing more problems than I thought from the beginning.
You know, I mean, one good thing I'm noticing here is that you're not using any of the, you know, common groomer excuses. So that is somewhat of a sign. But I will acknowledge that this stuff, the damage has been done. That's all I'll say. And if you're sorry, stay sorry. If
Mhm.
if you feel as if the apology, or I was gonna say victim, if you feel as if the apology isn't enough, leave it at that. Because it's not really, the apology's not really gonna change anything besides maybe less slander in your name, Blue. So
Mhm.
I'm just damage has been done.
I
So
feel like with time, this will blow over. It's just you got to be really careful with what you do online. Like you gotta think before you do shit. You gotta, you know.
Mhm.
And
digital
one
footprints
of
are
the
big.
one of the one of the things that really didn't help in his situation as well is being a part of the furry community. As the furry community, a lot of it is really based off of just like kinks and sex and stuff. Therefore, it was all very heavily normalized to him,
Yeah.
and I can confirm that is something that happens a lot, which is very truly disgusting. But
To be fair,
it doesn't excuse his actions.
it doesn't excuse the actions. To be fair, he was sort of young at the time, meaning that he is easily influenced. So I see where you're
Mhm.
coming from with the furry, stuff. I see he's easily influenced by that stuff, and that's probably what caused it. Because this stuff doesn't just come out of nowhere. Most people start doing this stuff early on because of, interactions they've made with the community and things they think are normal, but really are absolutely disgusting.
Mhm.
Something I'd also like to note is that during the time this was happening, not only was it quarantine, so online interactions were much common, he was
It wasn't
also going
quarantine.
under. Sort of, it was during the time ish. It was already calming down. Again, I do not know how
It
to
was
word shit
calmed
correctly.
down very heavily.
Yeah, yes, I do not know how to
It
word shit.
started when masks were not mandated
Ex-
anymore.
yeah, but you know what I mean. Online interactions were
Yeah.
still like pretty high.
It was just right after
Yeah,
the
right after the entire
pandemic.
period where they were closed down. But on top of
Mhm.
that, Blue was also going hormonal changes due to puberty. So to say that this shit and the influence happened, I don't know how to describe this, but it didn't really help his case nor his.
Oh, I'm gonna have to
So
cut that out because you said her name. I just.
oh shit, no.
Yeah.
It's alright. It's
Yeah.
alright. It's alright.
All right, all right.
Good
Just
thing editing softwares exist.
Yeah.
yeah.
Thank
The
God for Da Vinci.
point is though, Blue was not really under good influence at the time. However, this also does not excuse his actions. He is still pretty fucked up. He is still a fucking weirdo. But there's no but. There really, there really is none.
The only good thing about this whole situation is that he's trying to learn from his mistakes.
Yeah, and to say he hasn't been improving would be a lie because he hasn't really mentioned any growth in our DMs, at least from what I've experienced.
Yeah, but
Improvement is a step forward, but again, doesn't
because
excuse any
because of
actions.
how the internet works, I'm very skeptical of it because it is fairly easy to have a
Way
different
easier to lie.
personality online,
Yeah.
especially at the age he's at. It is
Yeah.
not hard to lie about anything.
Yeah. And again, how the internet works, you know.
And because of things like this that has happened, I have had to take measures to like keep myself safe and my family safe, which include having to like restart online because there was just so much harassment coming my way.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Well, is there anything else left to be said? Because I might conclude the video.
It's better if we leave it at if we leave it at this,
Yeah.
unless Victim or Blue has anything to say.
I don't have anything else to say other than sorry again. Just wanted to always push on that. I'm sorry to everyone or and like to anyone and everyone that was affected by either the drama or by the actions I have caused.
It was an alright talk. I mean, it seems like you've matured. I mean, it's been like, what, 2 or 3 years? How many years?
It's been
Almost
about
3, actually.
almost 3 years since
Almost
the
3.
whole incident happened.
Yeah, so, I mean, time will tell. If he repeats this, you know, things will be done. But I don't think, honestly, from what I've heard from now, I don't think he will. But that's giving him the benefit of the doubt because hey, there's always a case where it could happen. But I'm gonna believe him for now. Okay.
Mhm.
Yeah. So I'm just gonna end the video. Thanks for coming on, Blue, and thanks Victim M for placing your statement here as well. Yeah. So
No worries.
that concludes it.